Auzubillahi minash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Hope all the students would be very fine. As you all know, the current situation of the world, it's very impossible to have physical contact or the physical appearance of the students in the class. So the other option left there is to make some online videos and make these videos available to the students so that the students can learn at their own pace. So in this regard, we are making some videos, and this is my second video that I'm recording today. And this is the second chapter of the economic subject, class 10th, and hope the students will learn it well, and I will try my level best. If you see today, my topic is share market. It's a very important topic, and not only for class 10th, but I think everyone should have a little bit knowledge about this. This is share market. I will explain what actually share market means. It consists of two words. One is called share and the second one is called market. I will explain both terms, what actually share mean and what actually market mean. So if we define shares, in common language, we can say when the capital of a company is divided into small units, these small units are called shares of that very company. Or we can say the units into which the total capital of a company is divided is called shares. Or in simple terms, I can say when the total value of a company is divided into small units, those small units are called shares of that very company. Hope you have understood the concept very well. Then we will discuss what actually shareholders mean. Those persons who actually buy these shares in the market are called shareholders. The company issues shares, and those persons who buy these shares in the market are called shareholders of that very company. This is called shareholder. Now you understood the concept of what actually shares mean and what actually shareholders mean. The shares are those which are issued by the company, and those persons who actually buy these shares are called shareholders of that very company. Now, the second concept, I can say shares, after that is market. I will discuss here what actually market mean in share market. If we see the common definition of market, it is any place in the world where buying and selling of goods and services take place. That's called market, whatever the place is. But here the meaning of market is totally different, because we are discussing about share market. So the common market and the share market, there is a wide difference. Now what is the meaning of market in share market? I will explain. It is a market where the buying, selling and issuance of shares take place. Clear? It's the place where buying, selling and issuance of new shares take place. That is where the financial instruments are being traded. Hope the concept is clear. Now the third concept I will explain here is stock brokers. We all should know what the stock brokers are actually mean. I will explain. If anybody want to have a investment in the share market, he cannot go blind into the share market. But there are some persons in the share market who are called stock brokers. These persons have complete information about the share market. So anyone who want to buy the shares in the share market, he has to first contact this person. It's called stock broker. He knows how does the share market works and where the profits are maximum. So any person who want to have a business in share market, first he has to contact to this stock broker, and he will give him complete information about the share market. As these brokers, stock brokers, these make a physical contact between buyer and seller of the share. Hope these were some basic concepts which we have to be there in our mind before going to the share market. Here I will explain two more terms. These are called face value of shares and market value of shares. Actually, the shares have two values. One is called face value of share and the second one is called market value of share. Face value of share is that value when these shares are being issued. At that time, the value of share is called face value of share. And the second concept is market value. What is market value of shares? It is that value at which the shareholder is willing to sell these shares in the market. This is called market value of shares. Now, the very important, concept that I'm going to clear you is how does share market actually works? How does share market actually work? This is very important. Suppose I will explain it with the help of an example. Suppose there is a company. There is a company that is registered there in BSE, Bombay Stock Exchange, and the name of that very company is Bata. Let it be Bata. Suppose that the value of that very company or the capital value of that very company is 50 lakh rupees, only 50 lakh rupees. Suppose the company want to expand its business and the company needs more 50 lakh rupees. What the company will do? The company here will issue 5 lakh shares and sell these shares at the rupees 10. That's called 5 lakh into 10 is equal to 50 lakh rupees. That means the company has got 50 lakh rupees by selling 5 lakh shares at the rate of 10 rupees. And these 10 rupees are called the face value of shares because this is the value at the time when these shares are being issued. This is called face value of shares. This rupees 10 is called face value of shares. Now, suppose that the company invested this 50 lakh rupees into the business, and with the passage of time, the company got benefited and the company got profited from the business, and it got benefited in a very high manner. And here a question arises: when the company got benefited from the business, will it share this profit with the shareholders? The answer is no. When the company got benefited, when the company got profited, the company will share the profit with the shareholders. The answer is no. It will never share this profit with the shareholders. Then another question arises: how then these shareholders get benefit by investing in share market? This is another question. I will explain you. If the company get benefited, how then the shareholders also get benefited from this business? I will explain you. But the company will never share its profit with the shareholders. So I once again said you here, then how then these shareholders get benefited by investing into the company? I will explain. Suppose there is a man and the name of that very man is Abdul Rashid. Let it be Abdul Rashid. And he invested in a company. He invested in this Bata company and bought 1000 shares at the rate of face value rupees 10. That means he has invested 10 into 1000 is equal to 10,000 rupees. That means Abdul Rashid bought 1000 shares into the share market at the rate of 10 and he invested rupees 10,000 in the share market. Now the question arises: how Abdul Rashid got benefited into the business? I will explain. Now, as I said earlier, the company got benefited in the business. Now, how Abdul Rashid will get benefit from the share market? I will explain. As I said earlier that if the company get benefited into the business, the company will never share its profit with the shareholders. Now the question arises: how Abdul Rashid will earn profit by investing into the share market? I will explain. Whenever the company gets benefited, whenever the company gets profited into the business, that means its market value of share is higher than face value of shares. It is confirmed. Suppose here the face value of share was rupees 10. Now the company got benefited in the business and everyone knows that it is beneficial to invest in that company which is getting benefit into the business. That means I said you here that the company got benefited, so the market value of shares is more than the face value of shares. Now Abdul Rashid is in a position to sell his shares at the rate of more than rupees 10. Earlier, he bought these shares at the rate of 10. Now he is in a position to sell these shares at the rate of more than rupees 10. He can sell it at the market rate that would be 11, 12 or 13 rupees, because the company got benefited. People knows that the company which is benefiting into the business, it is better to invest in that company. And with this trend, the market value of the shares goes higher than the face value. In this way, Abdul Rashid is in a position now to sell these shares at the rupees 12 each. Earlier, he bought these shares at the rupees of 10. Now he is in a position to sell these shares at the rate of rupees 12. That is, he has 1000 shares at his disposal. He can sell these shares at the rate of rupees 12. That is, 1000 into 12 is equal to 12,000 rupees. Earlier, he invested 1000 rupees into the company, and now he got 12,000 this big from the company, and in this way he got 22,000 rupees net profit by investing into the share market. Hope the concept has been clear to you. And my next topic would be, and that would be BSE, Bombay Stock Exchange, and NSE, National Stock Exchange. That will be explained in the later. Hope